Howdy, y'all. I'm here at Bridgestone Arena to watch my Pirates take on the Winnipeg Jets, and you're watching Post to Post.
Hello and welcome to Post, the channel where we discuss all things hockey and all teams, and highly requested video here, ranking the former NHL team logos. So we're talking about the Kansas City Scouts, the Colorado Rockies, Hartford Whalers, the teams like that. And just right now, I mean, you know what my favorite team is going to, or you know what my favorite logo is.
Absolutely,
it's going to be number one. I'm not even going to say it. You just, if you've been a fan of this channel for a while, you already know what it is. So just expect that to be number one. But hopefully up until number two, there's going to be a little surprise. So
cool.
I've ranked them 19-1, my least favorite to favorite.
And a lot of fans probably have never seen a lot of these logos at all.
Absolutely, yeah. So I'm excited to get to do this video, actually. Yeah. And there's going to see two teams here that are actually current NHL teams, the Winnipeg Jets and the Ottawa Senators, because the Ottawa Senators used to be in the NHL back when the NHL was created. It had a different logo, and then the Winnipeg Jets had a different logo back in the 80s and 90s and whatever. So I've included those two teams and those specific logos in this ranking as well.
Nice.
Okay, so number 19, I have ranked the Montreal Maroons.
What can you do?
It's just an M.
It's just an M.
I don't know what it is with Montreal. I'm just picking letters of the alphabets and just throwing them on jerseys, but it does not work for me.
Yeah.
I love the color maroon, but no, the M isn't working.
Yeah, it's not really a logo.
No.
Just a letter.
Number 18, this was the Quebec Bulldogs.
Oh, okay.
Back in the day. Very long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
And it just says Quebec. It actually didn't look too bad on the jersey.
I've seen it.
But
yeah,
just by itself, it's not very imaginative.
How many syllables in imaginative?
I don't know.
7 or 8.
The Brooklyn Americans.
All right.
So very similar to the New York Rangers logo.
Mm-hmm.
Not a shock here. Very similar. So, but I just not a fan of it. I'm not a fan of words or lettering in logos. If you've been a fan of the channel for a while, you already know that. Don't want to sound like a broken record. But 16, I have the Pittsburgh Pirates, and this is it looks like the P got in trouble and they threw him in jail or something. Like, it's a very strange kind of design, but I kind of like it at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
It's different just because it's kind of slanted a little bit, so that's nice. Other than that, I don't really have much to say about this. Number 15, I have the Montreal Wanderers.
Okay.
It kind of looks like a superhero logo to me. It just doesn't, like Mighty Mouse or something. I know it's a W, but that's the first thing that came to my mind.
It looks like the outside perimeter of an interstate highway logo.
Oh, totally.
I-95.
Like I-95, yeah.
Regular-looking shield. Again.
Shield is nice, just a W.
A W, just another letter. Can you do better?
Back in the day, they probably couldn't, so I guess...
Maybe not. Yeah.
Number 14, the Hamilton Tigers. Or was it the Tiger Cats or the Tigers?
Well, the Tiger Cats are the present-day football team.
Right.
Yeah.
There was actually two Hamilton Tigers logos. This was one. The other one was just an H, I think, with the Tigers written on the font. But what I found online is that they actually used this longer than the other logo on their jersey. So I chose this one instead of the other one.
All right.
Obviously it's a tiger. That doesn't have a face in my opinion. It's strange, but I mean, back in the day, maybe they couldn't get fancy with their stitching and stuff. I don't know, so maybe that's why it looks like this. But not a fan. But it's better than a letter, that's for sure. Number 13, I've got the Cleveland Barons.
Well, that's cool.
This should be a familiar logo for you, I think.
Slightly familiar.
Yep.
I wasn't really paying a lot of attention when they were in the league early on, and they were only there for 2 years, I guess it was. So it's not something that's burned into my brain, put it that way.
It's not a great logo, but it is iconic. I've seen it before. I like the colors, but it's not wooing me.
No, map of Ohio. I like maps, but that's about...
I like map, yeah. Number 12, the St. Louis Eagles.
Oh, yeah.
So we're starting to come into some little more imaginative things.
Well done.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yes, it's a cool-looking eagle. Obviously, it was done a very long time ago, which you can tell. The hockey stick looks more almost like a candy cane because of the red and white and stuff, but it doesn't look too bad, actually. It's not bad. It's weird seeing St. Louis in colors other than blue or yellow.
Really? Yeah. That's interesting.
Number 11, I have the Philadelphia Quakers.
Okay.
And you might say, okay, well, this is fun. You've just been kind of complaining about that, Neil. But There's just something about this that I like. The black and the orange. People will know that I like that color combination, and just almost like just a stylized font. It looks a bit like a baseball logo, which usually I don't like, but for whatever reason, I do like this. I don't know why.
If you squint and look away, you can almost see Yankees written there.
I don't see that.
Okay. You're not imaginative.
No. Number 10. Now this might be the most controversial logo ranking or placement in my ranking, because it's just a letter.
It's just a letter.
And it is ugly, but I have a new love for this logo on the jersey, the old school jersey with the black stripe and the red stripe, or whatever it was, a white stripe and the red stripe. I like it a lot. I think it looks fantastic. I hope, and this is the logo that's on the center ice right now and Canadian Tire Center in Ottawa, and I really like it.
I liked it on the jerseys on the classic game.
Yeah.
I don't mind it on the ice surface, but looking at it just floating in midair
it doesn't
I'm thinking toilet seat.
You're a Montreal Canadiens fan. You can't say toilet seat for a...
Well, I've had it done to me for decades, and I'm going to throw a little shade on the Ottawa toilet seat. Why not?
Oh, okay. Number 9, I ranked the Minnesota North Stars.
A beauty.
A nice logo, a very classic, iconic logo, but I'm not really high on it as much as other people, actually. But I do like it. It's just not one of my favorites.
Other than 1980, when they beat Montreal, and Montreal was supposed to go all the way, that round, I like it. But I hated it in 1980. Hated it.
Okay, makes sense.
With a passion.
Number 8, the California Golden Seals. No, it's a color combo, isn't it? No.
Yeah, that's part of it.
I just noticed that is a very awkwardly shaped stick. The blade of the stick is almost as long as the shaft of the stick. But I do like this logo. It's iconic. Not a huge fan of the colors, but I don't dislike it. So
I don't like it.
No?
I've actually seen them play. I didn't like that either. They were quite awful. But anyway.
It kind of looks like a fish in a wrapper, or an ice cream cone or something. Number 7, the Kansas City Scouts. I really like this logo. I think if Kansas City ever got a team again, I have a feeling that the logo would be a throwback to this in some way, maybe a new age version of this or something. But if they did come back, I hope that they would use these colors and somehow elements of this logo, because I do like it.
I like it.
It's different.
Yeah.
Number 6, the Atlanta Flames. So the Calgary Flames got their inspiration from this logo, where the Calgary Flames moved from in the early 80s. Was it like 81 or something like that? Or 82? Atlanta Flames. It's just it's a flame. It makes an A. I like the colors, same as Calgary Flames. I like it. No complaints. And the Calgary Flames use this for their assistant captains.
Yes, that's right.
Up on their shoulders.
I saw that. Yeah,
an awesome throwback.
Yeah, good respect.
Number 5, I got the Hartford Whalers.
That's beautiful.
One of the most iconic logos in hockey. Just one of the best logos, the best logo designs in the NHL. Period. It's so simple. It makes sense. The colors are great. Love it.
Yeah, you've got the whale's tail. You've got the H. You've got the W. The color play is nice.
It's perfect.
Yeah, it's really well.
I don't know if Hartford ever got a team again. I don't know how you could not use anything else but this.
You'd have to.
You'd have to use this logo.
Yeah.
People would riot if you didn't.
I would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 4, I've got the Winnipeg Jets, and this is their previous logo. You've seen this in some throwback jerseys that they've had, I think, in an outdoor game maybe 2 years ago. I can't remember, but really love this logo. Very classic. Colors are awesome. No complaints whatsoever. Number 3, Quebec Nordiques. Again, kind of the same with Hartford. If Quebec ever got a team again, which I hope they do, and they might soon, I don't know how they could be called anything other than the Nordiques and use this logo. It is an incredible logo. You still see it being sold on hats and shirts everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
The jerseys are still selling. People see people in public with this logo all the time. That's when you know that the team will never die, and because it's in people's hearts, and hopefully it comes back and sparks that whole new generation of Nordiques fans.
Kind of like the Montreal Expos logo in baseball.
Totally.
They haven't been around now for over 10 years, And you see Montreal Expos logos on hats, maybe not so much in the United States, but just walking around in the summertime in Canada, people just have a ball cap on. It's an Expos ball cap.
Yep.
And you see them in the stands in Washington when the Nationals play.
Absolutely.
There's still people wearing Expos gear.
Very loyal fans.
Yeah, it's great.
Number 2, any guesses?
Well, I know what number 1 is.
Yeah.
Who's left? Who's left?
And I'll give you a hint. It's a more recent NHL team.
Oh.
Well, what used to be an NHL team.
Like Thrashers, maybe?
Yeah, the Atlanta Thrashers. And I don't think people are going to like this where I put them in my ranking, but I do really like this logo. In fact, I love it. I love the colors. I think it's really unique. It's not overly complicated with a bunch of stuff going on. It's all mostly contained in that little shield thing. Mm-hmm. It's fierce kind of thing. I don't really know what a thrasher is, but I'm assuming it's a bird or something.
I don't know. I've never heard of a thrasher.
Could be a nickname for some kind of bird or something. I don't know.
Could be.
But yeah, I like it a lot. It's got the hockey stick. Love it.
Cool.
And number 1, of course, Colorado Rockies.
I'm shocked.
I'm shocked. Yeah. There's nothing better to me. I love the Colorado state flag. I love this logo. I have the throwback jersey that the Avalanche use over there. You've seen it in some videos.
Oh, yeah.
Tremendous.
I'm now able to see the jersey.
You see
I don't know if the camera
can,
but I can see the jersey and the original logo. It's quite faithful to it.
It is. Yeah, it's a great throwback. So there you have it. There's any complaints? Anything you do differently? What was your number 1?
Oh man, I don't know. I like the Kansas City Scout logo.
Yeah.
I think that would be right up there for teams that may yet come back. I really like the Quebec Nordiques logo as well. It's
Definitely.
really well done. Really well done.
Yeah, the shade of blue that the Quebec Nordiques use is really unique.
Yeah.
And I'd love to see them come back and just use the same colors. That'd be awesome.
That would be magnifique.
Yeah, so thank you guys very much for sticking around watching this video. We appreciate it. If you're new here, I hope you can hit the subscribe button. If you like this video, hit the like button. We will see you in the next logo ranking video, which will be the CWHL, the Canadians Women's Hockey League. And there's 7 teams in that, and people have been requesting it a lot. It's good that we show some love to all the women.
Absolutely.
Because women's hockey, especially in the Olympics and stuff, is tremendous hockey. Like that gold medal game in, was it 2014
it's the best.
or 2010? I think it was 2010 against the Americans.
Yeah.
That was better than the men's, in my opinion.
I'll probably have more to say when we do that video about women's hockey, but it is fantastic.
It really is.
Yeah.
So guys, thank you very much for watching. Hope you appreciate it. I hope you liked the video. And we'll see you in the next one. Adios.